We have a mural here, lads. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a mural. A mural signifying a neighborhood, right? An area. Obviously showcasing the pride. Certain various representatives of this area that brings people joy, a connection, right, to these places that they live. This mural happens to be for this neighborhood, this area, Bay Ridge. There are various murals all around New York City, and if you're not a denizen of New York City, wherever you're from, I'm sure there are murals highlighting the certain representatives that bring those people joy in those respective areas. With that being said, let's bring this back, right? We're gonna reel this into semen retention, as per usual. The longer you are on this practice, because you are ascending, because you are understanding more outside of these cultures, because you are identifying now with other individuals, other figures, other role models that are not necessarily representatives of your various neighborhoods and communities that you had no choice but to be born in. You are now going to have a disconnect, a marginalization from these various places. Let's talk about this really quickly, right? So as you are on semen retention, as you are raising your vibration, you are doing just that, raising your vibration. When something is, their vibration of something, when it is raised, things that were of that vibration that you were in, you no longer have a communication with, you no longer have a connection with. This, albeit it's very beautiful, very emotion evoking, evocative, but it's ultimately on a vibration, right? It sort of locks you into hallowing these things, hallowing your various communities, connecting with your communities perpetually, which ties you to this physical reality, which does not bring you freedom. I'll tell you that right now. You will not be free hallowing these things or feeling connections. Even if you don't feel connected, I know that we are now in a contemporary society where us men are feeling much more disconnected than ever, right? The individuals of this various society look down upon you because you're not like them, or you just don't have the certain personality traits that have you fit into the herd. Why can't you be like these representatives? Why can't you just be like them? When trying to aspire to be like individuals that already exist automatically locks you down on a lower frequency because it's preventing you from being who you could possibly become. That is locked into your creative DNA. The longer you are going to be on this practice, and even for the individuals that are feeling disconnected, you are going to continue feeling disconnected. There is no sort of cure that semen retention will enact upon your social life that will make you feel much more connected with the individuals around you. That is a lie, that is a mistruth, and any channel that is talking to you about being more connected with your friends and your peers, they are definitely guiding you in the wrong direction. And I'm telling you this for sure. As I've been on this practice for years, this current streak has been for 9 months. I do not have any safe place to call my own. I do not have any group of friends that I could have a communication with. I do not have any soft pillow or metaphorical cold side of the pillow to put my head on to release all worry. It doesn't exist on the practice, and for you, it will not exist because you are vibrating higher. You are ascending. When there is a majority of individuals that are of a certain vibration, that are of a certain level, and you are rising above that level, if you try to communicate with them, there's only going to be discord because they're on a different music scale than you are. They are harmonious with individuals that are of that frequency, not of your frequency. And you need to understand this completely. As I've been ascending on this practice, as I've been rising, as I've been learning much more about the society, learning much more about that creative energy and power and thoughts and forms that are locked into my DNA that's slowly being unlocked through this practice, I learned that I just don't connect with a lot of individuals in this world. I really don't. A lot of individuals don't really like me very much. And that's just the truth. A lot of it for no reason, right? Of course, pre-programmed reasons, conditioned reasons by hallowing these individuals. They don't necessarily have to be these people. There could be individuals that represented London, right? That were very important people. It doesn't matter because the individuals of this world, the majority of them, hallow the things of the lower planes, the basis planes. And as you are rising on your personal practices of semen retention, there will be a discord, a disconnect, right? You have to understand this and you have to embody this. Your mental health naturally will deteriorate when you begin that segue into the understanding of the disconnect between the hollowing of these individuals and where you're going, right? Where you're headed because you have been celibate. There's going to be a huge disconnect, and as a result, your mental health is going to sway. You're going to question reality. You're going to question what's important. You're going to question why you even went on this practice. Is it important? Is it a lie? All of those questions are going to pop up, but you have to stay the course. You have to understand that it is just natural. There is seldom a genius, right? There is seldom an individual that had high intelligence. And not even so if you're not going to be incredibly intelligent. There's seldom an individual that has high energy, right? That was able to connect with the various individuals in his space, because the majority of individuals are of the low planes and they chase everything of the low planes, and they will continue to do so. It doesn't even matter how many of these videos will have to come out, no matter how many people start to become, that start to retain their energy, start to become celibate and all that stuff, controlling their energy, cultivating their energy and their force. There's still going to be a lot of individuals that will continue to worship the lower planes. It is just natural. You have to understand this, you have to intake this, and you have to continue forward. When you are on this practice, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have individuals that come in the name of individuals like these people that have only physical rewards, that have only physical benefits, that have only low plane, low vibrational rewards, which is nothing. We've had these rewards 100 times in the past, and they will continue to happen. We don't need any more physical reward. What we need is a lifestyle change. What we need is ascension. What we need is a new way of life. And semen retention and celibacy will grant it to you. Trust me. Years ago, I could not foresee what was going to happen in this year for my life. Right now, I have a new office job. Right now, I speak another language. Right now, I have a whole plethora of individuals that I speak to that don't even speak my language. I have not foreseen this, and this is all due to semen retention. This is all due to my frequency changing because I focused on it. I cultivated my energy. Now, gentlemen, we have I don't know who this is. Maybe he's like some movie star. But these individuals all worship things. They all represent things of the physical plane, which is not important. It means nothing. You will not get any closer to ascension following the lifestyles of these individuals, or even if they're not these individuals necessarily. Like I said, in your respective cities and towns and countries, right? You're going to have various individuals that broadcast a certain life, and that shows nothing. It just brings nothing. There's no reward that you can gain from following these individuals. Rather, follow the code, the DNA code written within yourself, within your DNA. Unlock it with celibacy. Unlock it with control and a disconnect from the individuals, which will naturally happen when you're on this practice. And that is all I have to say today. If you guys enjoy that kind of content, like, comment, subscribe, share the video with some peers. Don't ever let this place get you down. Seriously, you have no idea what you are missing out on when you follow the things of this world. Getting taken in marriage, having children, having a girlfriend. I promise you, these things are waste of time and waste of potential. Everything that has been said in the old books, the religious texts, are not for some special group of individuals. It's for all of us. We all have no predispositions to certain aspects of education and knowledge. We are all powerful. Let's access that code now. Be celibate. Leave the things of this world alone. Leave drugs. Leave the alcohol. Leave cigarettes. Leave all that degeneracy in the past. Leave these fools that represent nothing. Leave them all in the past, and now seek something higher and greater that has been beyond your bloodline, that's beyond what you think that you're capable of. Be on the practice, be celibate, do not let the things of this world hit you, and we will ascend yet. And stay radiant. I shall see you guys in the next video. Woo!